All right, guys, 2:30 on a Thursday afternoon. It is time to stretch. My name is Luis Morales, health fitness specialist with Exos at Autodesk, and welcome to the final stretch break of the week. Today with the stretch break, I really want to start with getting on the ground and stretching out some of our abdominal muscles and maybe some of our hip flexors. If you were with us earlier today, with Jazzy's workout, it was a lot of core and hip flexor work. So let's give that some attention. Let's get down onto the ground. And once we're down on the ground here, guys, we're going to be coming down onto our stomachs. And so for the stretch, all we want to do is just leave our lower half just completely relaxed. Hips are going to stay on the ground. And even the front of our hips, we want just to stay nice and glued to the ground. So here I'm going to plant my hands up around face level. And then what we're going to do is push ourselves up into a nice Cobra stretch. So if you can't extend your arms all the way without the hips coming up, don't worry, just do not push up as high. We want those hips to stay nice and connected here. Take a nice deep breath, feel those abdominals expand, and then slowly lower yourself back down. Good work, guys. We're going to stay in this position. We're going to do 3 more reps here. So let's push up. Make sure that those shoulders are not up near our ears, no shrugging. Nice big deep breath. Feel that stomach expand. And then bring ourselves back down. 2 more now. Let's come up. Good job, guys. Good job. Slowly lower ourselves back down. Last one here. Push up into that nice Cobra. Let's lower ourselves back down. Awesome work, you guys. Let's slowly make our way into a standing position here. Take your time. Let's click something real quick here. All right. All right, guys. So next up, we're going to do a stretch for muscles here on the side of our low back. Let's develop kind of a wider than shoulder width stance here. And what we're going to do, pay close attention to my toes. I'm going to angle my toes about 45 degrees in one direction, hips still pointing about straight. So both my toes here are angled to the left. And what we're going to be doing is a hinge where we're going to be coming down to stretch our right lower back. So let's spread our arms out, big T formation here. What we're going to do is hinge a little bit at the hip. So with my toes pointing to the left, I'm going to keep most of the weight in my right leg. And we're going to try and hinge and I'm going to try and bring my left hand to the left instep here and then look up to the ceiling. So we'll hold it here for 1 breath and then let's come all the way back up. You're going to feel a stretch and then use that muscle simultaneously, or right after the other, rather. Let's do 2 more here. Come back up. Arms still in that nice T formation here, guys. One last one. Hinging at the hip. And then try to look up at the ceiling past that right hand. Come back up. Nicely done. Let those arms down. Shake those arms out a little bit. And now we're going to switch up our stance a little bit. So same width here, but now toes are pointing the other way. We're just going to do same thing other side. So arms out, nice big T formation. I'm going to try and bring my right hand down to my right foot instep here. Look up past that left hand. All right, bring it back up. Good work, guys. 2 more here. Come on down. Right hand, the instep of the right foot. Look up past that left hand. Bring it back up. Nice. All right, guys, one last one here. and back up. Good job, guys. Relax those arms. Give them a little shake. I know that was probably some work for the shoulders there. All right, guys, next up, something that will help us. If you're standing or sitting at your desk all day, we're always using our hands kind of like this, where our arms are stuck in this position a lot. So what we're gonna do is a nice nerve glide to help loosen up our arms a little bit and create a larger nerve pathway from the fingers all the way up into our neck where those nerves connect to the spinal cord. So plant those feet about shoulder width apart, just regular stance here. I'm gonna start with my right side here. So my right hand, I'm gonna position it like I'm holding a tray full of drinks. And what I'm gonna do is start with my right ear tipped towards my right shoulder. So this is our starting point here. And what we're gonna do is move our neck and arms simultaneously. So give me your eyes here for a second. What I'm gonna do is tilt my head away, opposite shoulder now, and extend my arm and look at my fingers. I'm gonna point them down to the ground. You might feel some tension here through the arm. Hold that for a sec, and then let's bring the right ear back to the right shoulder. Let's do about 4 more of these. So left ear to the left shoulder now, and I'm extending my right arm all the way, trying to point my fingers down to the ground. So bending at the wrist. Let's bring it back in. If this is sensitive or kind of lights you up a little bit, try to do just a little bit less. Maybe don't go through the full range of motion, but just going through until you feel a good amount of tension in the movement. We got 2 more. I'm gonna take it nice and slow here, guys. No quick, sudden movement here. All right, guys, last time on this side. Nicely done. Bring that back in. All right, guys, let that right arm relax. All right, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So now left hand is up like we're holding a nice tray of drinks, keeping that wrist nice and bent. I'll start with my left ear near my left shoulder, and then I'm gonna, with the neck movement, go right ear to right shoulder as I extend the arm here. So we're going for 5. Go all the way over to the other side, stretch that hand, point those fingers to the ground, and then bring it back after a second or 2, nice and slow. Be aware of that shoulder posture. We want to make sure that we're not doing any crazy shrugging here. You might notice one side is tighter than the other. That is all right. Nice and slow here, guys. All right, guys, last one here. Nicely done, nicely done. All right, bring those arms down, shake them out a little bit, relax. All right, and to finish it off, let's get down here onto our sides here on the ground, and we'll do a little bit of rotation. So take your time in getting back down to the ground. What we want to do is lay down, have our knees stacked up on top of each other, up around hip level. So as you can see here, I'm about 90 degrees in the hips, 90 degrees in the knees, and they're just going to rest on top of each other. We don't want these things to move down here. Arms are going to stack up on top of each other, and then you can let that head rest on the ground and or a pillow, yoga block, or anything else that will help keep that neck comfortable. All right, guys, from here, we're going to open up like a big book, turning the head to watch that moving hand. So right now I'm moving my right hand and my head is following it. Trying to open up as far as you comfortably can go, keeping that lower body nice and secure. And once you reach the nice big outstretched position, we can start to slowly close that book. Good, all right, we got 4 more to do on this side, and then we'll flip and do 5 on the other side. Good work, you guys. You might feel gravity helping you out on the other end. Now, if you get towards the end and it starts to get uncomfortable, manage that movement a little bit or manage that range of motion. Just don't go as far and stay comfortable through this movement. All right, guys, last one here on this side. Big open. All right, we're closing the book for the last time here on this side. Nicely done. Let's slowly, you can roll onto the other side. I'm just going to turn around so you guys can see my front side the whole time here. Again, let's go through that checklist, having the knees up around hip level. We're all locked up, lower part of our body. Rest that head on the ground or a pillow. And then we can start to move that opposite arm, opening up as much as possible, as comfortably as possible. Good work, you guys. 4 more here after that first one. Be conscious of your breathing. Don't let that breathing go. We want it to still be nice and relaxing. Taking a nice big deep breath and then exhaling it while the book is all the way open. Help you stretch a little bit further. Good work, you guys. Good work. Last one here, wherever we're at. Make this one the last one. Nicely done, guys. Slowly make our way up onto our feet. Take your time here. Awesome. All right, guys, that is all the time I have for you today in this stretch break. Don't forget, we have the Autodesk games coming up starting on Monday. You can also join after Monday. So if you don't have a team, come Monday, join. We will find a team for you. We can also recruit other team members throughout Autodesk. It's going to be a super fun program. Can't wait to see you guys there. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. Take care, guys.
Thank you.